If you are a business owner and you're very confused with all the updates and changes and the new deadline with the business ownership information report, then in this video, my attention is to give you the update based about the laws, the new update about the deadline, and what is the information and where you can find the business ownership information report to make sure that you compliance with the regulation. So what is the business ownership information regulation? So the laws was passed in 2021 by the Congress that require all the small business owner need to file the business ownership information report, which is called BOI. And this is a part of Corporate Transparency Act. What is their intention? They want to make sure that there's no money laundering activity involved with this small business company. So what is definition of the company reporting company? Number one, you are an LLC, S corporation, C corporation, or partnership, multiple member LLC, and you normally register your company with the state. Like when you file the LLC, you file it with the state. Number two, your company have a revenue below $5 million. Number three, you have a below 20 employees. And what is the information that they need? It is required the information for the people who own the company at least 25% of the company ownership, or the people who make the decision for the company, like the CFO or COO, that actually active on the work for the company and they make the decision for the company. Then they need to provide their either driver license or passport to file it into the FinCEN system. So original, the deadline is if your companies were existing before January 1st, 2024, which is the day of the laws become effective. If it exists before that day, you have a deadline in January 1st, 2025. That's the original deadline. If your company were created and filed between any time during 2024, you have a 75 day to file your business ownership information. But in December 3rd, there was a court case in Texas where people like the company filed in the court say that this is unconstitutional, and the courts in Texas ruled that this is make the laws become injunction is become like ineffective, and this was I think the Department of Treasurers like raised into the Court of Appeal to make sure that to make the laws become effective again. So that is between December 3rd until like I think the last Fridays, which is like December 2020. The regulation passed by the bill passed by the to make the government not into the shutdown. There is no period extension for filing requirement for the BOI at all. So because of that, on the December 23rd, I think the Court of Appeal just asked the case that is make the law become ineffective again. So FinCEN reporting now a requirement and is back into effective, and most business need to comply with a trusted new deadline. So what is the new deadline? So basically they give a couple different things, but I think it's all come down to this very easy way to remember. If your company were existing before January 1st, 2024, the deadline is now become January 13, 2025. If your company was created on or after September 4, 2024, the deadline also extended into January 13, 2025. If your company was created on and after December 3rd, 2024, and on or before December 23rd, 2024, you have additional 21 more days to report on the FinCEN system. And if your company was qualified for disaster relief, may have an extended deadline that for beyond January 13, 2025. And whichever the deadline is like later, you can choose that deadline. And finally, reporting company or like your company is created or registered in the United States after after January 1st, 2025, you have a 30 days to file on the BOI system. So that is basically the deadline. So normally everything was January 1st, 2025. Now it's all moved to January 13th, 2025. And any company filed this year or move to that and have any company like after December 23rd, it has like some extended like 21 more days to file it. So what is the important thing to remember? Number one, filings is mandatory. It's not like volunteer anymore. Number two, penalty is up to $500 per day fine, max to $10,000 and possible imprisonment. So you need to take care of it. Filing is available on fincen.com/BOI. And only I think the plaintiff case in the National Small Business United States versus Yellen case are exempt from filing this. All of most of small business owner in the United States or have the company created in the United States need to comply with it. There is no volunteer. It is mandatory. So how do you file it? You go to the fincen.com/BOI and then select File Online BOIR. And if your company created before January 1st, 2024, it means like you had the business existing before of this year. Remember, on the page two, when you move to the page two, select this as existing company. This is will block all the information of like the registration company for your company. But if your company were created after January 1st, 2024, whatever the company or the people help you to create it, your company, their information need to be here on the second page. So that is the only thing that I think like is a little bit confusing if you try to find yourself on their system. What unique information is your IDs, your business partner's ID, that may be driver license, maybe that is the passport, and get all that information, take the pictures, fill all the information and current address and upload onto the system and submit it. I think the process itself is not very hard, but there's a little bit confusing between like existing company and not existing company on the second page of it. And I think that is all. If you need us as professional to help you, just contact us and let us know. If this information is helpful for you, please like, subscribe, share to your business friends. And I hope this is helpful for you. I cannot wait for you to like looking forward to the next couple update. And this is like outside of our podcast. Normally on this channel, I do more like Become Sensible is our podcast, talk about business finance, tax, and business growth. But this is like a urgent case. So I want to hop on and give an update for you that helpful for you. And thank you so much and happy holiday to everyone.